Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight we continue. And we'll move forward now to the top.
Hey everybody, it's Harold Reynolds. Thanks for playing MLB.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line towards center field. Broxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard to second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He gathers the throw. Hey now. Here's Randall Grichuk, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Braun, and this one is gone. A home run.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. And tonight's ends at a 6. Just a short drive west of downtown. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today.
Play ball.
And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Digging in once again, Jed Jerko. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Broxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Pitch on the way. Line to the right side, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Here's Randall Grichuk. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hard hit toward the hole. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, that's another single, his second hit of the game. He's having a good May. You know, you start looking at May as a player and you say, I'm partway through the season. I'm starting to get settled in. This is a great start to the year. He's over 300. He's off to a great start.
Stepping in now, Tommy La Stella, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Broxton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Digging in to try it again, Charles Beasley. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. So here is Avisail Garcia. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even...
MLB The Show has baseball now on a Sunday afternoon at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is lifted in the air out to right. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm a little concerned about the struggles we're seeing from Dexter Fowler. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than .250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Here's Tommy La Stella now. He was a double play victim last time around. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff, not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Hit hard to short. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the 9th.
Well, that's another single, another hit. Now they are first and second. They just haven't come up with that big hit to drive a lot of runs in. They got to break things open pretty soon.
Aledmus Diaz will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. La Stella is on his way home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back-to-back singles.
Number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Corey Knebel takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's Dexter Fowler now. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Braun is there, and he'll bring this one in. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Ready for another shot now. Stephen Piscotty. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Line towards center field. Broxton is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Tyler Craven. MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's Cardinals baseball next on the show. Here's the second. We'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Striding in once again, number 32. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
For the Reds, number 7, Eugenio.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. His career numbers against he's hitless in 6 tries. On the ground up the middle. One there. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Lifted the other way out to left center. Fowler giving chase, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Ready once again, Bryce Harper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fowler on the run. 1 out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Shortstop.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never saves.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. Tonight's ball game. With the Gateway Arden to look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. Stay tuned for Cardinals baseball next. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
In the second spot tonight.
And here's Jose Peraza. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's Bryce Harper now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a perfect 1-2. Forward in this one to the top of inning number 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty ranging back. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Shortstop, Zach.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matt, they won the game last night, and I talked to the manager earlier, and he just said, you know, we executed, and if we can do that, we'll be a consistent team, and we'll win games.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. Got a piece. It's 2-2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Now, Matt, I'm telling you, I watch Ricky Holiday call games. I start thinking about hockey. Top shelf. That's him. He's going to call everything up in the zone. Top shelf Ricky.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. High pop up. Sabathia is there for it. And that retires the side. Nice job there by CC Sabathia.
Play ball. 3.
Yet here's the delivery. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And a nice job to stay with it. A run is across to score, but they are able to get the first out. In is Joey Votto now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Piscotty is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Zach.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. To short. Diaz picks it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Now batting, number 27.
Now Sabathia's 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Piscotty, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. 32. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The batter, number 6.
Ready for another shot now, Billy Hamilton. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Red strand to call. Constraints will pick the. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The right fielder, number 34.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the sixth inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Zach Cozart.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound, and he's going to make a move. That'll be all tonight for CC Sabathia. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Lance Lynn takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Squared that one up just a little late. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Cincinnati. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! Into the box, number 32. To 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Liner towards second, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Scooter Gennett will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Right over the middle, knee high. 1-2. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Here's Billy Hamilton.
6, center fielder Billy Hamilton.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Batter, right fielder.
Here's the 1-1.
Harper.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Piscotty's there for it. And that's the 3rd out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. Wendy Peralta gets the call from the pen to take. Head now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Wong over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Striding
Zach
in,
Cozart.
Zach Cozart. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Wow, there's so many things that came into that. He made an adjustment, choked up on the bat. He couldn't quite get that ball in on him, and he's strong enough to fight it off and throw it out there for the base hit. I love the adjustment.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 27.
In now, number 27. In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Grounded to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll 8-3 tonight. The St. Louis Cardinals blasted 5 home runs in round.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. In the National League Central, the St. Louis Cardinals tallied 5 home runs overall as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds, 8-3. The Brew Crew cracked 14 hits overall as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs, 6-5. Jose
just to the west of the mighty Mississippi.
And
we're at the
now,
home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's Cardinals baseball next on the show. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
Batting second, shortstop.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Here's Bryce Harper now. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Digging in to try it again, Tucker Barnhart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fowler is right there, 1 down.
Number 27.
Digging in once again, number 27. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Zach Kozar will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Diaz brings it in. At first for out number 2.
The batter, number 6, center fielder Billy Hamilton.
Ready for another shot now. Billy Hamilton. He was a ground out victim last time up. Jaso ranging into the outfield, and that's the 3rd out. Reds leave 1. They lead, however. It's 12-7. Sean Tollison is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Sean Tollison.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. This is line to left, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen.
Chad Sherko.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. In there, a base hit.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Here's Randall Grichuk. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
Yeah, I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Raisel Iglesias comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Into the box, Wellington Castillo. He swings and grounds it to short. Peraza fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's 1 away.
First baseman.
Here's John Jaso now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Grounded to the right. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play.
The batter.
Here's Tommy LaStella now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And that'll get down for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second, and he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than the double.
Adam Lynn.
Hit sharply on the ground. Jeanette has it. And, oh, no chance for Votto there. It's over his head. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Wow, you see some throwing errors sometimes, but you don't see them from the second baseman that often. Looked like he was trying to aim it instead of throwing it, and the result is an E4.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Jeanette is there. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he will be called out at third, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over. A 12-11 final in this ball game. The Reds get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Brendan Finnegan notches his third win of the year. Michael.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Reds combined for 4 total home runs as they beat the Central, while the Reds are in last place in the NL Central. The Cubs launched 3 home runs as they took a victory.